And we're live. Welcome back, guys. It's been a few days. I've done a lot of work offline because there's just a lot to do that just wouldn't really be that interesting, I think, on camera. But we'll be doing some more of the same kind of stuff eventually. Maybe even this session. Speaking of which, I need to edit my title here. What are we going to call this session? Smart plating and drones. Well, let's say tier 5 and 6. How about that? That works. All right. So let me just show you what we got going on here. If I open the map, hide menu, here's where we started, right? Right here. And I have a train station here now, and here's where the hub used to be, and we have our iron being produced here, and I built these big old platforms out here. We also have coal power generators down here. We're making steel over here. And yeah. And then over here now is where we're making our reinforced iron plates. So I'm making them away from the main hub and using trains to ship materials to and from. But I'm going to possibly rethink that strategy. I'm going to leave the infrastructure where it got set up. But for some of this stuff, I'm thinking, why not let's use the new drones feature and give that a shot. So that's kind of what we're going to start off by doing, is building a big old beehive, so to speak. We see a train's arriving. And kind of my short-term goal here is to get tier 5 and 6 and upgrade, or get Mark 4, I should say, conveyor belts. Because what I'd like to do is be able to expand the bandwidth of my sorting system. So let me walk through the sorting system. So train arrives with materials, and from our first base we're shipping wire, cable, iron plates, screws, and iron rods, and some other stuff, like we're shipping some sulfur that I'm mining. We're shipping Caterium wire, quick wire it's called, and I need to go back there actually and have it start to ship quartz, but I'm gonna rethink that a little bit, because, or I'm gonna rethink using trains. I think, I don't know. The way I set up trains is not quite the best way to set up trains, apparently. Come on. Apparently, what most people recommend doing is using one train car per resource. And that's not really what I did. I'm doing, like, multiple train cars, multiple resources per train car. Yeah, so I might have to go back and edit that. But anyway, so materials come from the train. They come down to this belt here. This belt then takes items to a series of smart splitters. And each smart splitter has an overflow. And then on the right output, it has the item that goes in that storage, that set of storage things, right? So here's iron plates. And then we have our item dispensers from the item dispenser mod. Link to that is in the description. And we got a whole row of them, and you can see easily what's in each thing, and you can just grab. Do I really need those? No, but you can just grab them right off the thing. Nifty, right? Here's our quick wire. And we got a whole row of these, and these are set up pretty. These are pretty easy to replicate. You can go even higher than 3. You can go way high if you want, but you put a series of the industrial storage containers vertically, and then you add your conveyor lifts, and you alternate outputs. Like here, the outputs on this side. Here, the outputs on this side. And then the top one, the outputs on this side again. So then the input goes to the top, and it fills from the top down. So it fills up to the top, it ships those items down into the bottom, and slowly fills it up. Alright, it said top down, I meant bottom up, I guess. Yeah, so that's that. What I got going on over here, I'll actually show you with the wire, is for the right output, I had it alternate and fill up over here as well, because I'm using one of the alternate recipes. In fact, let me show you really quick. Just pop down assembler. We discovered an alternate recipe for stitched iron plate, which uses, instead of screws, it uses wire. I don't know. It's one of the better alternate recipes, but there's an even better alternate recipe later for reinforced iron plate. So we might get to that. But for now, this is what we've got going on. So yeah, so that's basically how the storage mall works. The same line loops around, and most of these are not set yet. I have concrete over here, and we're getting concrete from our concrete facility back here. We don't necessarily need a ton of concrete, but we'll have a decent amount here, so we can just pick it up really fast. So again, overflow, anything it doesn't fit into a container, like if a container fills up or anything like that, it will continue until it gets to our awesome sink. So any overflow items that are beyond what we have capacity for in these storage containers will eventually make their way into the awesome sink. And right now, mostly that's sulfur. And the reason I did decide to ship sulfur is because some items that are manually created, specifically drones, do require sulfur. So yeah. Okay, I want to research some of these things. Let's do this one next. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to come back. 2 minutes. So let's see, SS concrete. Because I think I'm not even sure where I want to put it, I guess. I guess really I want all of my inputs and outputs to be on this side. And I may have to expand this, which honestly is not going to be too difficult to do. It is expandable. So let's put our drone facility. We could even put our drone facility up there, couldn't we? You know what I need to do? I need to put another jump pad over here. There we go. Nice. We could put it up here. Or we could have the base of it be up here. Maybe. So what I need to figure out is how am I gonna build this drone thing? Oh, is that the? Oh yeah, here it comes. It's gonna clip, isn't it? It's gonna clip. It's gonna clip. Oh, it clips ever so slightly. That's all right. So, drones do not clip through stuff, as a rule. However, they do clip when they're taking off or landing. They can clip. Or if they're in a holding pattern, they can clip. Which means if you have a bunch of drone landing pads all like kind of stacked on top of each other, you're going to have drones circling around and clipping through stuff. And it just looks weird. Functionally, it works, but it looks weird. So what I want to do, and I'm realizing now this is not big enough. It's not going to work. You know, why don't we just go ahead and build a new facility for this? And let's build it... Let's see, which way do I want to expand if I'm going to expand stuff? I think I want to expand that way. So... that's okay, we can make this work. Let me check this copper. Oh, it's impure. Good. If it's impure, I don't care about it. I don't mind covering it up. So, we're going to build a bunch of foundations. Oh, I need concrete. So one of the best things about drones is that they're extremely efficient at high long distances. Even with the mod I'm using that removes the requirement for adding in batteries, which I think, frankly, is a little contrived might be the word that I would use for the battery usage. It's basically creating a resource need simply for the sake of needing resources. And I'm pretty much universally against that. So, okay, so this should be good. So the question is, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to open up Google and we're going to take a look at some Satisfactory drone trees. And let's see what we can find here. Reddit. Maybe I can find it doing this. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it. By the way, this guide here, the Ultimate Drone Guide, very useful for a good in-depth look at drones. So let's see here, drone tree. See what Reddit has to say. And we're in the wrong subreddit. Let's try. There's 2 Satisfactory subreddits. There's Satisfactory Game, which is the official subreddit, and then there's Satisfactory, which is the unofficial subreddit. The unofficial subreddit has a lot of, or a lack of extra rules and whatnot. Which means you can find a lot of information on there that you can't find on the main subreddit. So I'm not seeing it, which is weird because I know I saw it not too long ago. Let's sort by new. You know, let's just search for drone. Satisfactory. Okay, let's try the other subreddit then. Satisfactory game. Satisfactory game. And let's search for drone. drone tower. Let's see what this says. Christmas tree approach. That's what I'm looking for. Can I, like, bring this up in a new tab? Okay, see what it says. Okay, which is is this the Christmas tree, or is this the Christmas tree? Those are just lights. That's just a weird design thing, I think. So I don't see how this is going to prevent clipping. It's the only thing. Look at all of these. They're like right on top of each other. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna make like a cylinder. Or, yeah. And realistically, I need to go even further out because of how big these are. Maybe I should go this way because I'm running into hill over here. I'm not quite high enough. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'll just do it over here, I guess. This makes sense. It makes sense to do it over here. This train station currently has no use. No known use. But, it will eventually, like other things. Just using the smart mod here. Excuse me. Highly recommend the smart mod. Okay, okay. Let's take a look at our concrete here. Oh, you know what? I want to take a look at that other one too. So the structural supports mod, or whatever it's called, adds a lot of support items. Frames, I-beams, all that kind of stuff. And I want the largest toolkit I can. You just need some more concrete. Easy peasy. Can I get rid of this? Like, can we, like... Okay. A little new thing is a little annoying. So a lot of really cool options, right? Got glass walls. I've heard that glass can be laggy. Is this using glass? I can't tell if that's glass or something else. Okay, so we're just kind of getting some options here, right? Lots of options. I do have the awesome sink, which means so we have access to a few of these. That's one I'm definitely going to be using. Foundation. The pillar is nice. Huh. Yeah, that's just random stuff. Okay. So... concrete. Yeah, the little new thing, like, covers the little preview, which is annoying. So, we want... I think we want something like this. A curved block. But this is... Is this as big as we want the like internal thing to be, and then we can have like the the conveyor belts and whatnot kind of circle around it. Maybe that could be cool, but this seems a little small to me, especially when you consider how big the drone port is. Look how big the drone port is. Like, that's big. It doesn't look big in this image because you're so far away. Like, it looks like we're not that far away from these, but we are in that picture. So this is really too small then. Curved wall. They're all within this kind of framework. What I need is a much bigger curve. Like, all of these are contained within a single oh, the dome is kind of cool. We can make some cool looking stuff with this later on, I'm sure. So the issue here, yeah, see, we can make like a cool, like a reactor dome kind of thing. So the issue is they're all confined within one of these foundation pieces, which is fine, except what I'd like is a not as curved curve. Something where you can add onto it to make it bigger than just a 4x4, right? Okay, now here's 8. I see some. It says 8 meters. Where was it? I just saw it. 8 meters curved wall. Well, that's just height. It's not... Is there anything? Cone, cylinder. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of cool options here, but none of them can make as large of a curve as I want. Train's pulling up. I did not mean to come up here. Where's the awesome thing? Awesome sink. Awesome shop. Walls. I don't have any... Alright, let's see. Tier 2. Are they all under Tier 1? Is that like all of the stuff I have access to? I don't have access to it. That's a tough one. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a 4x4. So this isn't gonna work, but definitely have to go further this way. So if we're just gonna kind of visualize here, let's say we have a drone port here. Do we only turn on... We only snap to grids? We can't, like... Oh, we can, just not on... Is there a way to... Nope. Unless there's an option. Keybinds. Nope. So that seems to indicate... I wish I could see more of this. They're not on foundations. They're on something else. I'm very curious how this was constructed. I'm wondering if this person used mods that I don't have. Okay, so here's what I'm going to suggest. That we don't have quite as extensive, shall we say, of a thing. So I'm gonna put we're gonna say our center thing is here, and we're gonna do this, and this, and this is just gonna continue upwards. Can't use smart with this. That's annoying. And this will form our kind of central pillar. And the idea is we'll expand this. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. We'll expand this as we need to. For now, it'll be kind of small. And later, if we need more, drones, we'll add more drones. So the idea is that we have a drone port. Drone ports are 3x3. This is 2x2. Oh, that's not going to work then, is it? Unless I make it. No, it's gonna be off center. Come on. Okay, I have an idea. It's not gonna look super pretty, but it'll work. What is going on with my mouse? Yeah, you can not do that. I don't think it's the mouse. I think it's something to do with Satisfactory. So, here's what we're going to do. What is this? Oh. I think I just want 8x4. Yeah. And then another one here. Another one here. I think you'll see what I'm up to momentarily. So now we have a 3x3. It's not circular, but it's circular-ish. And hey, why not leave the center hollow in case we want to use that for something? Yeah, okay. And how we'll do this is we'll have our, not that, clear list. We'll have our drone ports centered on that, like so. Let me see, am I flipping? Yeah, okay, that's too close. Okay, that's not gonna work. We just, let me get up here where I can get a little better perspective. So, okay, so there's our 3x3. So we want it to be like that, I think, question mark. I have plenty of concrete, so no big deal. Are we clipping in, or we got some space? Okay, we got some space. Okay, good. Perfect. So that's what we want. So we want one space in between. And eventually, what'll happen is this will be connected to this by a special little doohickey that I'll have to devise at a later point. For now, we can just build the bottom. Ooh, do I want a bottom, though? Or do I want it up? I do think I want the bottom one to be up. Which does mean we'll have to devise that now, but that's fine. Better to do it now and kind of know what the plan is than to be clueless later. Okay. So, so let's use frames. Can we do like... Is that sloping downwards? It is sloping downwards. Interesting. Yeah, let's do this. Can I do one underneath? No? There we go. Oh, I don't want it there. I'm gonna have to remember all of these. There we go. And then... I think this is fine. Maybe? Yeah, okay. I'm just playing around here, trying to figure out how I want to do this. Do we have a 4x4 that's... We have a 2 meter. Do we have a 4 meter? These are all glass frames, which I don't really care for. Okay, that's missing for sure. Guess we can just double up. And then I'm going to have the inverted frame ramp, which will actually be here. So, haha, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Ladder. I think I can buy a ladder for fix-it tickets. I know I could just use these things, which you can see I've been doing, but frankly, they're hideous. Let's see, attachments, walls, foundations. Factory ladder. I don't quite have enough tickets. Let's see if I can print off any more. Sulfur is not the best way to get. I only have 1. Well, that gives me 4, so that should be enough. So raw materials give the least number of points. Manufactured materials give progressively higher and higher. So here we go. So we're gonna buy one of these guys. Standard special? No. Foundations, walls, organization, ladder. And can I only buy 1, or did I just get the whole thing? I think I can only build 1, which means this might not be enough. So I think what I'll do is I'll... Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. So this will be enough. Aha! How about them apples? Nifty. And then we'll put our drone port on here. Let me get back away a little bit. Is this gonna work? I may have to get up here and do it from this side. Oh, shit. Let me build a ramp real quick. You're not gonna really help me out, are you? Fortunately, concrete is probably one of, if not the cheapest material. Like, you don't really need a ton of it to build stuff. I mean, you do, but at the same time you don't, if that makes sense. Okay, let's try this again. Ugh. I'm definitely going to need more concrete before too long. Okay. Drone port. So this is not working out the way I thought it would. I wish there was like a mass dismantle mod or something. Okay, so what I really need to do then is I need to put foundation on top. Come on. Okay, let's try that. This ought to work. Yeah. See if I did that right. No, I did not. Maybe I can just do it from down here. Placing stuff is by far the most finicky and irritating part of this. Can I build more ladders? I can. Let me just build a ladder. We'll just put it like right here. Or something. Let's just build a ladder. That'll work. Yeah, there we go. Come up here and do it from up here. Oh yeah, this is way better. I just want it. Maybe if I extend. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, actually, let me put it up and then I'll build the thing underneath it. How about that? Alrighty, that makes more sense. Well, like that. So this really needs to be here. Gotcha. Do it this way. And then we'll do You know what? I'm just going to use the open frame because it's bigger and it just fits better. And we're going to... Whoops. And then we put here. And that looks pretty nifty, yeah? I mean, that's believable. Obviously, it's not 100% necessary. It's for looks mostly, but... And then we just have a ladder here. And we can come up here and we can program. So, we're going to call you hub port 1. Yes, hub port 1. Build some more ladder. I think I want ladder on each side. Yes. Okay, that's interesting. Is that... Oh, I see. That makes sense. So put it here instead. There we go. Okay. So kind of part of what I'm doing is wasting time while all this stuff moves. As you can see, this belt is completely oversaturated. And what happens is I have some storages up there. You know what I should do? I should just show you. That reminds me, I need to research hypertubes pretty soon too. So this top train station is the train station that connects to kind of our original area where all those pure iron nodes are. Hi there. What do I got here? What do I got here? Got all these floating things from doing construction and my inventory getting too full. Okay, let's see. So, okay, so here's our train station. Here are our freight things. This is not the top one. This is the lower one. I want to show you the top one. Here we go. It's on the wrong ladder. Okay. So the train arrives, train offloads, new stuff loads up. But here we have a problem, which is that this is full, which means this can't fully unload. And the reason this is full is because the belt down there, it's all loading on the one belt, which is oversaturated. So that's a major problem, which I'm trying to fix. Okay, so I need to fix my power situation too. So, So anyways, that's that. So what I want to do is run some power lines. Oh, that's right. I remember now what I want to do. I need to go and I need to look at my fix-it tickets. And as far as I know, the only... that's not going to be enough. As far as I know, the only items that are overflowing right now are sulfur. I think screws will overflow before too long, but not yet. Get this going. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it this way. Do it from here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a power pole. And I'm going to build the power pole right there. Of course the wire is too long. Why wouldn't it be too long? Okay, and then from here to here. Works. Do we have power? We do not. Let's do that. Now we should have power. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a thing. So already I'm rethinking having this be solid, and the reason is I want to have access to the inside of that. I think. Do we have curved frames that aren't? No. That aren't glass? Do not. So here's the sitch. If we want to have items be shipped from somewhere to here, they're going to land here, and then they're come out of this. Okay, so here's, let's say that this is our receive tower. This is not a transmit tower, this is a receive tower. I'm going to have to build a separate transmit tower. So really, I need the thing that can attach the walls. Everything else is not full yet. Screws might be next. Screws are filling up pretty quickly. An unfortunate amount of this game is just waiting for the next thing to be ready to do. So, you're full. We're not full. So it's actually going to take you still a while to fill up, unfortunately. But you know, we can speed things along at least a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy. Yeah, that's really all I can do at this time. So it's just gonna take a while for that to work, and I can't dump stuff directly in here, unfortunately. It won't let me, which is absolutely retarded. You know what I could do though? Come on, is I could build a storage container, just one of the small ones. And then build a merger. And then I could just go from here to here. From here to... No, that's not right. 6 merger. There we go. And then what I can do is I can just put stuff in here. How about them apples? So let's get rid of all that. That. My wood, don't need that, don't need that. Iron ore, don't need that. Or iron ingots. Deuterium ingots, don't need. Looks like I need more concrete. That's okay. Making some orange, I can see. Therium ingots look like are much more powerful, shall we say. Now we're doing leads. Leads are not very powerful. Wait until we get to the wire. Wire's probably pretty decent. Look at all that orange. That's what I like to see. Of course, the way it kind of clips through and glows like that is a little awkward, but so we're still getting rid of all of this. Wood's better. Wood is better. Look at that. Our train just stopped up above. There's 3. It's not too shabby. Gonna start sending wire pretty soon. It's almost ready. Where's our wire? Come on, wire. There's the wire. Oh yeah, wire's really moving it. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and put where to go? That back in there. Put some of the cable in there too, why not? And we'll just let that simmer. Let me go ahead and print off the coupons that we got. And let's see, that's 3 coupons. That might be enough to get the wall conveyor thing, which is what I'm looking for here. It is. Sweet. New buildings. So let's go see if this is going to be what I want to see. And I do think we want to go clockwise here. This could be under logistics, wall conveyor mount. Let me do this first. Whoops, no. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, where is it? Logistics. Conveyor mount. Yeah, we definitely want one there. Then we want one there. And there. And okay, that's awkward. There. Okay, let's see how this is gonna work. So we're gonna be skipping that. We're gonna go straight to here, to here. I think this can turn around the corner without clipping. It cannot. It really, really, really wants to not work that way. Which kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. Let's snap to a foundation or something similar. Could we... Oh, you dingus. Well, maybe what we need to do is not have these be round. Maybe these need to be square. Maybe it just needs to be a square thing. Come on, you piece of crap. Concrete. Maybe it just needs to be a square eyesore. That. 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 Okay, let's try this. Let's go from there to there, to there, to there. Now we're cooking. All right, now we're cooking. And I'm out of concrete. Do I need concrete for this guy? I do. Okay, let's go find concrete. Concrete. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save this to 10. And I'm going to go ahead and save this to 9. Go. So maybe you can tell I'm slowly trying to lower these to the ground. Right? So we're slowly getting lower. And then we'll go around the corner and we'll be on the ground. So what I'm going to do when we get to this point is I'm just going to, for now, we can make it pretty later. I'm just going to like, well, I guess we can kind of make it pretty. We can do a 90-degree angle. Right, 90-degree angle is pretty. Go a little further. A little further. Oh, did I turn? I did, didn't I? Ah! Keeping these things straight is like a full-time job here. Does it actually move? What? That's crooked. That's crooked. I have crooked or I have crooked, but that's all I got. Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it here. And we're going to come this way. Do a little overpass here. And then we're going to come into this merger. Right, this is a merger, right? Yes. I think so. Looks like a merger. Yeah, that'll suffice for now. So we have our first drum port. Perfect. So realistically, this should be altered here because it's gonna be more like this, and then we're gonna have a merger here, and this is gonna come into the merger, and it's gonna be like that, right? Right. So if we were gonna kind of just get the basics of the next one, it's gonna be one up. Are we still going clockwise? Is clockwise? Yes, it's clockwise. So it's gonna be one up. So we're gonna come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not quite right. It's 1, 2, 3, but then it's these guys. 1, 2, Then we put our ladder. Get the ladder first. It'll just be there. Climb the ladder. Are you gonna work for me, bud? Do I need to, like, do one of these things? That's a little irritating. And then like this. Perfect. And then we'll come up here. Come up here. Go down to better vehicles. Drone port Mark 1. Does that mean there's a Mark 2 drone port? Ooh, I think there is. Put one of those up. We can connect it to the power line that I'm going to put down here. So, I'm just going to have you kind of run along underneath like that. While I'm at it, why don't I just put the rest of these up? Whoa! Oh! I'm not taking damage, by the way, because I do have the Blade Runners. Just FYI. And then you'll be center just there. And like so. Perfect. Alright, alright. Feeling it. I'm digging it. So, for you, we'll say Conveyor. Conveyor. How do I do it over here? Yeah, okay. There. Ah. What? I did not mean to do what I just did. Concrete. 0. Bum, bum, bum. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm actually going up when I should be going down. If we're assuming that this is the lowest one, then all of this should be significantly higher. Yes. I have to redo all this. This is what happens if you're not kind of thinking ahead, right? I mean, I tried to think ahead, but yeah, it's fine. We'll redo it. So mathematically, if this is the lowest one, then that means let's go ahead. We can do this. Frames, this guy. That means this one's going to be here. Get rid of that. That one's going to be there. This one's going to be here. The next one is going to be here. I might have to skip up a level. I'm not sure. Come on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Fortunately, you can climb up to the top of this stuff. So if that's what there. Yes. Yeah, there. So that means this one will be here. I don't think that's tall enough. No, that is 100% not tall enough. Should we stagger by more than just one, maybe? What do you think? I think that's actually a swell idea. Not really limited by how, you know, we can go pretty high, right? So there's one, so let's make it 2 instead. This is going to contribute to kind of, this is going to make it look even more like kind of a spiral pattern, which will be kind of cool, right? So let's, I'm going to have to build some more ladders pretty soon. So that's, so there, which means 1, 2. This one will be here. Oh yeah, definitely need ladders. You know what we can do, because we're, oh, this needs to be this. Whoops. What we can do, I really like this concrete, but I know it's just straight up concrete, but for this kind of internal thing, I kind of like how it looks. So let's put a ladder here, and can we extend it past there maybe? Yes, we can. Perfect. And then let's climb on up. How much concrete do I have? Oh, I have plenty. So let's, I guess I'm leaving the center empty. So really, I can do this, I think. Yes. Sweet, right? What did I do? 10? Whoops. Come on. 10. And these will be 9. There's 9. And then let's get on the ladder. And this one will be 9 too. So we can build more ladder. What? How is that encroaching? Well, it works, so I'm not going to complain. Is that right? Yeah, that works. Aha. And we have the death trap there. Okay, sweet. So I do need to build another one of these things. Jelly pad landing thing. Oh, I need biomass? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I got rid of all the stuff I can use to make biomass in my inventory. RIP. Whatever, that's okay. Just take the ladder down. But that's definitely a priority. We gotta get some biomass. That ladder has kind of a bit of a rendering glitch there. Interesting. So, quite the monolith. Quite the monolith. I think this needs to be removed, right? Yes. Go back to SS frames. So if we're here, 1, 2. Wait, that can't be right. Is that right? Is that how we're doing it? Here, 1, 2. Okay, yes. Then we go here. 1. Whoops. Wrong. This is getting harder and harder to build from down here. 1, 2. And this will definitely leave enough clearance. Where are we? Here? Yes. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Plenty of clearance. I feel like it's going to clip when the next thing comes through. But, you know, it will be what it will be, frankly. At this point, I'm just happy that it kind of looks relatively nice. Right? Okay, so really we're good for now, right? I guess I can keep going around and getting the frames kind of set up. So there's that one. Yep. And oh, it's impossible to see now. Is that right? Yes. Okay. And you are... Oh! Just fell. Let's call that good for now. It's gonna be a little while, I think, before we're ready to really fully expand this. Now, I did want to mention something, by the way. The 100 plus more milestones mod was updated to this version, which is fantastic. I have not added it yet, because really you want to get to tier 8 here and get this maxed out first anyways. But the idea is that then you actually have motivation to expand your factory, because I'm going to be honest, you don't really have to build that big of a factory to max out all of this stuff. You really don't. But the game is obviously designed around building massive factories, right? So if you need a little bit of like... I jumped off again. I should have taken damage there. I'm going to make sure I can still take damage. If I've like broken something with one of these mods and now I'm like de facto invincible, that will be lame. Okay, I should take damage if I jump off this. If I don't, then something's broken. I'll have to troubleshoot. Ah! Okay, I didn't quite intend to do it like that. What? I took no damage. Okay, pack utility mod is loaded. But I should not... Am I in God mode? Was I in God mode? Disabled God mode. I installed pack utility mod because I had a couple of issues when I was playing offline, and some stuff broke. Not exactly related to a mod, just related to bugs with the game. And so instead of like having to manually redo stuff, I just cheated myself into God mode to fix the problem. But I thought I turned it off, so... Okay! It's working now. Sweet. And now let's not do that anymore. Rebar gun. Which reminds me I need more rebar ammo, because it looks like I'm out. Okay, so... Brilliant! So we got this... We got the basics of this going. So, sweet. And you'll be here, and you'll be I think I'm going to have to make it less gradual. I think it has to be more... We could do it kind of gradual. So obviously you can already tell we're gonna have a throughput problem here as well. Eventually. But for now it's fine. And I am gonna have to build another tower, maybe that way a little ways, which will be for my inputs. So all of these will be exporting exclusively. Now, I know you can export and import on the same thing, which maybe we'll do. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking not, but okay. In the meantime, we got our first drone towery kind of thingamajigger set up and working. So, what is next? Well, what we need to do is we need to figure out what we need to mass produce first. So I'm already creating reinforced iron plates, and that is scalable. I can scale that up. I think my biggest issue currently is supply. See, all of these copper things. Oh, I really need the programmable shit, but. Because right now it's splitting copper input on the main line between right and left, evenly splitting between right and left. Now, if I had, there is another mod I added, Advanced Logistics, and I think, is that something I have to unlock now? And if so, where do I have to unlock it? Advanced Logistics. Okay. I don't have that many rotors left. That's disturbing. Fortunately, I do have quick wire because I'm mass producing quick wire. Let's grab some of that. Shove that in there. And then I think I'm gonna have to manually produce some rotors. Oh, let's figure out what we're doing here. Copper, and I don't know if that's something we want to do. Okay, so this hard drive, I'm not doing the save scum method, by the way. I know you can save scum to like get the right selections, but I'm not going to do that. Satisfactory update for alternate recipes. Perfect. So, a kind gentleman by the name of Rye516 has kind of tiered the optional or the alternative recipes that you can get from the hard drives. So we're just going to take a look here and see what we got. So we got steel screw, pure caterium, and iron alloy. Steel screw, pure caterium, and none of them are in S tier. Bummer. None of them are in A tier. None of them are in B tier. None of them are in C tier. I'm getting all the bad ones. Steel screw. Not necessary. So really, it's between steel screw and steel rods. So screws are the ones you really want to get rid of, because they just involve a much larger amount of item transportation. Rods are different. Rods are great. So steel rod might be a good one to get. Problem is we're not getting that. So iron alloy ingot. Yeah, that's a bad trade. What is the other one? Pure caterium. Is pure caterium here anywhere? Did I just miss it? Pure Caterium. So he mentions it, but he doesn't mention it. Okay. Let's go up to the top. Let's see if he mentions it here anywhere. Doesn't look like he does. Okay, well, in that case, we're gonna look it up. Here we go. Fused quick wire. Okay, so so really all of these are terrible. I guess steel screw, because I don't have anything else to use. That took way too long. Okay. So we're producing probably way slower than is ideal. Reinforced iron plates. And if I look up here, you can see that yes, we're getting more, but it's pretty slow. So, do I have a pure copper node around here anywhere? Show menu. I don't see any. Okay, and let's go copper ore hunting. Aha. Where's my explorer? Should be like right here somewhere. Oh no, I left it back up there. Let me just build a new one then. Oopsie. I need rotors. Gosh darn it. Which I also need for this, by the way. Rotor. Just get this out of the way. So rotors are definitely something I need to automate. I'm trying to not build all of my stuff right next to my main base to save on frames later on. Okay, that'll work. So we can do that, we can do that, and I can still do this. And do that. And really I need coal, but I don't have any, but it's fine, whatever. Need to do a couple again. put beacons down when I get to them. So we'll do this one over here first. Okay, here we go. Is this pure or is it normal? Oh, it's impure. I do not like impure. There's another one over here, not too far away. Oh, you can see it from here. See, that's not it. I think this one's it. Normal. Okay, we can work with normal. Let me get rid of this. And I'm realizing now I did not bring all the stuff I need. Copper. Freaking type normal. Perfect. I should have thought to bring along some things to make miners out of. Yeah. You can only build those in the equipment thing. I want to see what this is. Iron, it looks like. Normal iron. Heading back. Okay, that was a fail. There we go. So I need to make one of these doohickeys. Bingo. I did do the advanced logistics thing, right? Okay, good. So advanced logistics should have given me, aha, adjustable splitter and an adjustable merger. Perfect. So, programmable splitter would be better, but, so here's what we gotta do. All of our mergers we need to remove, and we need to edit. And we'll start with this one. And so here's what we're gonna do. We keep the output facing this way. I think that's all connected. And then we gotta adjust it. So middle input ratio, if left, if empty, take from middle. Middle, if empty, wait, I'm confused. Is it talking about the inputs? These are the inputs. If the left input is empty, then take from the middle input. If the middle input is empty, take from the left input. That makes sense. Okay, so we can actually leave these as skip to next input. And then the input ratio should be... I'm gonna say it should be... How many of these are there? How many inputs here do we have? We have 1, 2, 3. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Okay, so it's gonna be 1 to 5. 5. Yeah? 1 to 5. Conveyor is disconnected. Of course it is. Let me just reset. Whoops. Yeah, okay, good, good. Good. Perfect. Okay, 1 to 5. Which means this one's gonna be 4, right? Are these the same as they are? They're not. Regular merger, adjustable merger. Adjustable merger requires rotors. Okay, so we're not gonna hot pipe that, but that's fine. Or our hotkey, I should say. So here's our merger. We're gonna plug it in there. Yeah, these can stay the same. Middle, however, is going to be, instead of 5, it's going to be 4. I have to manually. It's all good. Go. Skip the next input. So you're going to be 4. Enter. And then you're going to connect to that. There we go. Now we're cooking. So let's so this will help. This will help prioritize things properly, right? Yes. Yes. 5. There. And you are going to be I guess I need to finish as a splitter. I want merger. Adjustable merger. It's gonna be like there because it's kind of broken. Oh, that's not gonna work. Sometimes these things just refuse to line up, and then it's like, good luck, buddy. Like, now I don't even remember now how far out I had this. What did I have to do before to get this to work? Maybe I did have it here. No, I can't be right. That had to have been right. Oh, I don't even know anymore. Okay, there. That works. That works. Now we have one more merger. Okay. And then like so. Okay, okay. We're gonna give middle priority. We're gonna give you 2 to 1 priority. Let's turn that off. So we have 1, 2. So this one's also gonna be 2 to 1. This one's gonna be 3 to 1. This one's going to be 4 to 1, and that one's 5 to 1. Perfect. So, now this does mean that the back ones are going to empty out before this one does. But really, what we want is the currently, like, the main conveyor belt here to have priority, right? That's the goal with that. Okay. Much better. So, do I have enough for one more? I need another rotor. Let's go make a rotor, because I actually want to adjust this one here. Wow, you hear some really creepy sounds at night. Okay, let me make a couple. I'll make like 5, just to have them. I need to automate this sooner rather than later. So we're just gonna get rid of, whoops, all of this. Turn my light as dim as it is. And we're gonna build an adjustable splitter. So this is gonna be not quite the same. So here's our input, and we just put it right here. And we do good. Oh, it has to be a smart splitter. Crap. Yeah, because it has to be a smart splitter, I can't really adjust it that way. Unfortunately. Right output is wire. Left output is wire. Center output is overflow. So we're going to have to leave this for now. I think once we eventually get the programmable splitter, that we can make this a little smarter. But right now, this is all we got. Okay, that's better. We're getting more, you can see we're getting a lot more copper wire, which is good because the alternate recipe that we're using for the reinforced iron plates uses the wire, the copper wire, instead of screws, which means we can eliminate a big portion of our manufacturing. We don't have to use so many screws. And I think my NAM queued up too. Let's go check that out. So you can see we're really mostly doing a lot of fiddly stuff. We're not doing a lot of the kind of nifty building stuff right now. Bio coal, that is interesting. Although I don't know how you automate this. Cast screws mean you can skip iron rods. I thought I already chose this. Did I not already choose this? Cast screw. I thought I already chose cast screw. That is weird. Alright, we're still not getting very many of the nice blueprints yet, which sucks, but it is what it is. Aha! I had rotors! I didn't even realize. I had a ton of rotors. Alright, well, you know, whatever. Okay, so what do we really need to mass produce next? Do I hear the train coming? I don't think I can get up there in time. Let's see if I can get up there in time. Come on, go, go, go. Come on. Haha, got it there in time. So we're just gonna ride along. So it's unloading and loading. You cannot load and unload from the same freight station. I know trains have been around for a while. I this is, you know, I'm still kind of experimenting with trains. So, fortunately, it's not a big deal to only use 1 or 2 freight cars, right? So how I have this set up is this is the engine I'm in, right? So the 2 closest freight cars are my loading freight cars on the hub side, and the other 2, the farther 2, are my loading on the reinforced iron plate side. So let's go check out. Oh, I need to put supports on these. Having these floating like this looks really weird. And then I have all these floating crates and stuff. I'll probably have to wait until I get jetpacks to clean that up, but anyways. Here we go. I like the trains. I do. They're actually really, really neat. They're just so annoying and time-consuming to lay down all the track and stuff. So because of that, I think I'm gonna mostly switch to drone usage. Like, even what I'm doing here probably could/should be drones instead of train, I'm thinking. All right, so here is where I'm making here's where I'm making my reinforced iron plates. So let's I'm actually gonna where's the train station? It's all the way over here. Good. Okay, so now it won't move. So what are we waiting on here? Haha! We are 100% waiting on copper wire. So that's an issue, right? So here we go, copper wire. And it's probably not very much copper wire, huh? No, it's hardly any copper wire. Okay, so this is 100% something that we gotta fix. So, what did I choose? Oh, that's Caterium ore. Let's change that to copper ore. Okay, there's a copper ore. Let's take the Explorer. Where's my Explorer? There's my Explorer. I'm gonna do this again. This only stays on the screen. Alright, let's go find this copper ore down here. Now. Is that it right there? Pure. Perfect. That's what I want. I want pure. Sweet. So, the question remains, do we ship copper wire back to base, or do we just ship it over here? And are we close enough to use conveyor belts instead of a drone? Well, we're definitely close enough that we should just go ahead and use conveyor belts instead of a drone for this. But here's what I want to do. Let's put down... Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Miner. Yeah. So the step one here is let's get our production of reinforced iron plates up. So you're Mark 1, which means the most you can output is 100 and whatever. Let's go ahead and... Actually, I don't... Well, yeah, let's... Yeah, okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll make our smelters like this. We'll run it along this way. What is this? Is this iron? I think it's one of the pure iron nodes. Yeah, it's one of the pure iron nodes. Do I have another beacon? I do not. That's fine. What do I hear glowing? You hear that, right? Pure iron node. I'm not imagining it. It usually means there's like, what, like a summer sloop or something? Is there a cave, maybe? It's like just under the ground in a cave? There's a cave. Here's where it is. Spider warning. There's almost definitely little spiders down here. There it is. Yep. So, there's no use for these yet, but they emit a really annoying sound, so... Thank you. That was it? This whole cave? So this is part of the unreleased story, right? They haven't finished hammering out the story yet. So, summer sloops and a few other things. No actual in-game use for them yet, but they can be kind of annoying, so... Okay, so let's make our smelter. Set up here. So we're gonna... So, let me just make sure I get these ratios right. So we're making copper ingots, 30 per minute, which means 4 of these. And then I'm gonna need constructors, which are gonna equal... We're making copper wire. Oh. Interesting. I forgot I had iron wire. Iron wire, I believe, is one of the really useful alternative recipes. Deuterium. I can't believe it's not on this list. Iron wire, iron wire, iron wire. The alternate for min-maxing. Versus fused wire. Where is the fused wire? Pairs wrong. Okay, so it uses Deuterium instead of... So, and iron and stuff is used for other stuff. So, we're going to go ahead and just use our regular wire for now. Which means you need 15, but you're making 30? Yes. So I need 4... I'm going to redo this. I'm going to do it this way after all, because I only need 4 of them. So, we get 4 smelters... Okay, 4 smelters. And then each of those gets 2, which means we need 8 constructors. Gosh darn it. How do I want to do this? I guess I have to do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. Break out the chainsaw. What? You're kidding me. I don't have any... Alright. Craft bench. Biomass. It's kind of dumb that the chainsaw absolutely requires biofuel. Should be able to just run it off of biomass, in my opinion. I mean, if you can run a generator off of biomass, you should be able to run a freaking chainsaw off of biomass. Okay, that's, yeah, fine. Let's put the rest of this in here. There we go. Let's get rid of this tree over here. These mushroomy thingamajiggers. Yeah. Okay, and I think we only need one more set of these. Maybe? Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's do 2. Cut that. Excuse me. Alrighty. Here we go. This is more like it. Does that give me enough clearance? That gives me barely enough clearance. Am I gonna be able to make this work? Oh, you know what I should do? I should do the Manifold Method. I keep forgetting about Manifold. In fact, the last time I played Satisfactory, I was a huge fan of Manifold. It just makes everything simpler. So I don't actually need all this stuff. Let's reclaim this concrete, shall we? Alright, so Manifold is simple. If you're not familiar with what it is. So you're going to split the output in half. So we'll do it like... yeah, we'll do it like that. That gives us a little bit of room. And then each of you outputs 30, which means we're going to have 120 total. That makes sense. So we can do it with Mark IIs. And what we're going to do is we're going to have splitters. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about Manifold. Honestly, in the future, moving forward, this is going to be almost exclusively how we build factories. So, remember how I said we need 8 constructors? So the other ones are going to go on this side. Speak of the devil, I need reinforced iron plates. Probably because I'm doing that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just run back. This is another interesting way to clear a lot of foliage. Just use the Explorer. Okay. Whoa! Oh, don't tip over. No. Oh, I have the worst luck with this stuff. It's a weird little thingy here. Alright. Let's grab some more reinforced iron plates. gonna assume they're all pretty much in here. Yeah, see, the amount of copper we were getting before is just not cutting it. In fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna split you, I'm gonna split you, and then I'm going to give you 200, whatever. I'm gonna give you 250. I'm gonna give you 250. I hope I don't suddenly need wire for stuff. Give you 200. Do I need wire for constructors? I do not. Okay, good. And y'all are gonna do your thing. And you're gonna slowly produce reinforced iron plates. Wait. I should grab my explorer. Hey, you're like clipping through the ground, big guy. That's hilarious. Makes like a bouncy sound. Whale tick. It's a freaking weirdo looking creature, I gotta say. The whale tick. Alright, let's see what we gotta do down here now. Let's continue expanding our conveyor belt. Our conveyor belts and our constructors. So we got all that looks good. Let's put our constructors in. How close do I want them? Close. Yeah, that should be approximately correct. Oh, power too. I got one power over here. Power shouldn't be too hard because we already got power going to the nearby iron, so now we just set all of these to wire. And I think what I might want to do is I might end up using a smart splitter and sending excess wire home. Well, if we have excess wire, I'm thinking let's not have excess wire, right? Let's have all of the wire go to making reinforced iron plates. I think that's really what makes the most sense. So all of y'all are working. But we're gonna have a merger here. Merger. 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 Now we're cooking. Now we're actually factory building, which is awesome. You actually are gonna need. No, you can. That's fine. That's fine. But you are gonna need to be this, and then you can come around. There you go. Sweet. So actually, you're gonna need power too, huh? There we go. There's really no particular reason to use Mark 1s over Mark 2s. Quick wire is used for very few items, which means you're pretty much always going to have excess quick wire, which means it's not expensive at all to just build a bunch of these instead of, you know, those. The only thing to note is that when you use the power line thing and you like do this, it'll automatically default to Mark 1s. It would be nice if you could set that somehow, frankly. But as far as I know, that does not exist in the game yet. So we're going to go there, and there, and there, and there. And actually, let's cut that. Put another one of these here. Roll 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now all we need to do is run a power line over here. I do need cable or wire for this. Okay, wire's too long. Where did it start saying that? Okay. Wire's too long. So all of that should start running. Oh, let's look at our power usage. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about that ASAP. I think I should be able to just run more coal power plants. Should be doable. And then all of y'all set? Okay, looks like you are. Yeah, okay. So now we just got to get you moving. And I think the best way to do this is splitters. Can't afford rip. Let's just get it going in some capacity and I'll upgrade it in a moment. Right? Like this is beyond not ideal, but what? Oh, did I make mergers instead of splitters? Rip. Splitters, what I want. Oh, yeah. Whoops, here we go. Oh, alright, start over. There we go. And you should be able to just go like this. To get rid of all the stuff in my inventory. Coppers. This way we'll at least start getting wire manufactured. These are all connected, which means those are going to start working, and then these are going to start working. And our trick here is we're going to, how do I want to do this? You are going to be a merger. Yeah, let's do it like that. So, 1, 2... What? I can't afford? No! Alright, there's nothing for it. I've got to run back and I gotta get plates. Fortunately, I don't have very far to go. The Explorer is a pretty cool little vehicle. Just really likes to flip over really easily for some reason. Something to do with the shocks, I imagine. Alright. And sure enough, they all stopped manufacturing. But we got a decent amount of this stuff from them. So that's good. And then I can also go ahead and just take this. That should be fine. So I have 4. I want to... See, I could have done Manifold Method here, too, and made this a lot neater looking. RIP! Well, for in the future. Actually, I might redesign this at some point. We'll see. In fact, I can guarantee I'm going to redesign this. Because we have lots of iron nodes around here, right? And how much copper wire does this take? I can't do mental math. I mean, I can, but I choose not to. What? 7.5 times 4 equals 150. So, for 4 of these, we're using 150. But we're making... Okay, keep 150 in your mind. I don't care to do the math. I want to see the numbers. Let's go and see the numbers. Come and see the numbers. Alright. We are making 30 times 8. 30 times 8 is 240. So, very, 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 very interesting. Very interesting. In fact, no, you're fine. First things first. Let's upgrade our shit here. You 100% need to be this. You 100% need to be that. What's left should be... So this should be fine. It's gonna take a moment to catch up. I mean, these are all working, right? So, right. You should be pretty fully saturated, ideally. Some of y'all not working constantly. You're not quite working as constantly as I'd like. Let's step it up a bit here. This is an example when having the adjustable splitter, like, it's definitely sending more over here than it is over here, in my opinion. It is 120, right? That's the max? Yeah. So, I don't get it. $120 divided by 2 equals 60 and 60. Oh, that's the problem. So once this gets full, let's see if you have stockpile. Do a stockpile. Let me fill this up here. That'll help. And then let me fill this one up here, or at least help it get full up. There we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, okay. So things will balance eventually, right? Like, this will slowly get more and more and more. This will stay up to date. Okay, and now we should be producing at close to full capacity, right? Theoretically. 30 a minute. We're still not quite there, but at least it's better, right? I guess this is one of the downsides of the manifold method. It takes a while for things to fill up and reach full efficiency, but eventually it will. So, so we're pretty good here. Let's go ahead and makes sense. Now you're encroaching. Lamo was his name-o. Merger. Good. So, if we're making, what are we making? 30 a minute? Shit. 30. So right off the bat, pretty much, let's just do this. That looks weird, but I'm gonna just kind of go with it. Alright, now we do the same thing on this side. So we're going to start with the merger, and then next merger, and final merger. And let's, oh wait, I didn't need a merger here. Right. Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Okay. Then our final merger is going to be right. Where is it? We like just kind of get a little closer so the merger thing comes in to play. Why you know? Is it not going to line up? Because the grid is really strange. So you're an input, so we're gonna input you. Say 1, 2. Yep. Yeah. And then you're an input. Haha! Now we're cooking. Obviously not yet at full, well, I mean, yes, but I guess these are still filling up here, huh? Okay, those are good. So now it's gonna start filling up these. And then it'll get to these. So it's just taking a little bit of time to really get cracking. That's all. Let's keep that moving that way, I guess. Sweet. Nice. And in the meantime, we're producing a ton of this stuff. So much so that a Mark III conveyor belt is absolutely what we want to be using. So let me go ahead and get this kind of up into the air here. And we're just going to kind of go along this way, because... Or... Yeah, okay. I do want to go this way. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Let's get you up in the air still. Yeah, that'll work. Put it up there. Aha! And then for up here, I'm going to want to use stackable conveyor things. But first, I'm going to have to climb up here. That should be good enough. Gotta find my thing, which is right here. And get you up there. This is not gonna be as fancy. You know what I should do? Kind of already got this going on this way, but yeah, why not? Let's run it along the side here. Nope. And it should mostly work. Blocking too much shit. And then let's put a merger on. And get you there. There we go. See, like, already right off the bat, I'm like, do I really need this train station anymore? And see, the answer to that question is actually an emphatic, absolutely do not need the train station anymore. Like, we should be making now more than enough copper. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna dismantle all this stuff. I'm even gonna get rid of, so I'm gonna leave the track leading up to this point. Can I, like, are you not gonna work? Why won't you work? Oh, is it because of this? Yeah, so actually, here's what we're gonna do. So here. Come on, dude. There we go. Come on. There we go. To there. Perfect. Is it because you got like a bunch of stuff in you? Is that why? You don't have that much stuff in you. Die. Oh, it's because of power. Haha. So, there's a trick for you. As far as I know, we officially have no power now. Yes, that is true. So, let's do this. Let's build... Blue train stations are our source of electricity. Maybe I can add a little foundational support here. Oops. Let's build. We'll keep a single train station, I guess. And we can use this as a travel point. In fact, I'll even put down. I'll even put down locomotive. Just why not? And then we'll just do a little doohickey here, and now we should have power again. Yes? Should have power. What? Why don't you have power? You're connected to the track, you should have power. Why? Yes. There we go. All right. And then what we're going to build over here, should still have sulfur, I hope, is we're going to build a nice drum port. And the drum port's going to be connected to power. And we're going to build a... Oh, we're going to rename it first. Whoops. Perfect. We're going to build a drone. What? Oh, I don't have enough sulfur. That sucks. It's like no sulfur anywhere near here. Let's look for sulfur. Like not main nodes, but like the small little sulfur deposits. There's gotta be a couple of those lying around here somewhere, right? Gotta be sulfur deposits around here somewhere. Damn. Sulfur. Anyone? Anywhere? Sulfur deposits. You are pure limestone. That's something. Ooh, what do we have up here? Grab this slug. Come to Papa. Don't mind if I do. So the other, you can see the other train is like right up here. What is this? Iron ore. No, thank you. Not interested. It's that summer sloop. Wow, I'm really running all over the place. How far away from sulfur am I? Not very far. Spidery thing down here. Where'd it go? Heard it. Hear that? Weird. There's a cave or something. So the map feels huge until you really start running around on the map, and then you realize the map ain't huge. I mean, it's big, but seems a lot bigger than it actually is. Gonna kind of quickly run through this little spore area. Probably would have been faster with my explorer, but it's so relatively close, you know? Oh, shit. Don't die. Ow. Where'd the railroad go? Oh, it's this way, north. Here we go. Sulfur should be right down here. Kill him. Die. Come to Papa. Wow, we ran all the way back to our old base just to find sulfur. Rip. There used to be a uranium deposit down here somewhere. Whoa. Here we go. You should have plenty of sulfur for me. Yes. Is that train still over here? The train is not still over here, I don't think. No, the train has already moved on. But that's okay. What we'll do is we'll just follow the track this time until we get back there. All right. we should be okay as far as like spores and whatnot go, as long as we stay on the road here. Getting close. Here's the little spiry thing. Oh boy. Run. There's some more of these berry things. Pale berries. Am I going the right way? Yes. Yes, I am. Haha, yes. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. What is this? Normal limestone. Okay. Sweet. Now we just gotta find our way up here. So as you can see, there's a bunch of pure iron ore veins down here. There's actually 6 of them total, if you can find them. So it makes a great spot for building anything iron-based. It's not a terrible starting location, actually, although it's not the best. I like the other one, the one we use, better, because it's a little bit closer to some decent coal deposits. So how are we doing? What's the damage? So we're actually manufacturing at top capacity here, which is great. Let's see. You. So I think what I need to do is have a merger. And let's put it right in front of our entrance. Yeah? But then I want another merger. And then I want another merger. Actually, here's what we can do. We can do this. That's how I normally do this kind of thing. Go there. Put one there. And then these do not need fast conveyors, because it's only producing like 10 a minute, approximately. A little more than 10 a minute. Which means a 60 belt should be more than adequate. Alright, like that should be pulling out faster than it's putting in. Yes, it is. Good. But this one will want to be 120. There we go. Just keeps it moving. Okay, awesome. And now we build our drone. And then what we're going to do is we're going to say this port, the destination is hub. Double check what I called it. Hub port 1. Hub port 1. Perfect. So, yeah. Nice. So, this should all be really good now. Did I build a train or no? Why don't we just build 2 trains? Why not? Here we go. Oh look, we're almost following the other train. Sweet, look at that. It's going faster because it just came down that hill back there. Got more momentum. Nice. The drone? Did the drone just fly back? I can't tell. The drone land. The drone would have gone in the straightest direction possible to get to that landing pad. Kinda looks like the drone's there. Yes, the drone is there. There's the drone. Oh, shit, I should have braked. There it is. And there he goes. And look at all of those iron plates. Oh, shit. That almost hurt a lot. That did hurt a lot. And see, now what we're doing is we're letting 5 of these through for every one of these. Which, honestly, kind of sucks, but it just makes sense. Kind of. Maybe we can change this. Maybe we can make... Maybe this is right. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Maybe 5 to 2. Just why not? So at least we're getting, you know, we're getting stuff going, right? So I'm curious. Still only have 1 coupon. Damn. So what we really need is we need Mark IV belts for the kind of input we're having here. What would be great is if there was an actual sorting mod or something, but there isn't, as far as I can tell. Yeah, nice. Okay. So you actually need to. This needs to not be a thing anymore. Yep. Sorry, buddies. We don't need your help any longer. We might at some point, but we don't right now. Rather, I think what I'd rather like to do is make sure this gets all filled up first. And then we can, you know, figure out the next steps later. So... Are you done? Nice. this moving. That's weird. Okay. Let me check what's going on down here. Right. Good. Okay, I'm definitely submitting. Weird. Well, alright, whatever. So this is working as good as it can at the current level I'm at. So I'm pretty happy with the amount of reinforced iron plates I'm getting. And the next step is to make smart plates. And smart plating, excuse me, requires 1 reinforced iron plate, 1 rotor, so I'm going to have to automate rotors, and those combined in assembler equal smart plating. Right. So, the next step is actually to automate rotors, which I think I'm going to do back at my reinforced iron plate production, because, why not? So, I'm going to stop it here. We got a lot done. I know it doesn't necessarily seem like it, but we did. It just takes a long time to do anything in Satisfactory. That's just kind of the nature of Satisfactory. So, we'll continue expanding on this probably. I love these little ladders here. I'm probably gonna do the next little bit off camera, honestly, but we will expand this. We will get at least smart plating automated, and then we'll work on some other stuff. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, and I will catch you next time. Take care now.